I'll have some of what he's having. What's he having? He's having some frog fortitude. Yeah. Hello YouTube, I'm Frogman Forever and welcome back to another Frog Fortitude Atari edition. This is Defender Session 2. So I have to beat my on-camera score from last time of 39,850 points. I'll be honest with you, I did not really practice this game in the last 2 weeks, like hardly at all. I practiced like one time and I did not beat my on-camera score. So my off-camera high score isn't even higher than my on-camera high score, which is pretty embarrassing. But I'm just being honest with you. And anyway, if I can hit 40,000 points, that would be not only a new record, but it would be a reasonable score. And I'll be honest, part of the reason why I didn't really practice this game as much is just because I'm just not into it. I don't know, there's something about this game that I just don't think it's like visually appealing. Like, if you look at the map at the top, it's really like, not only is it kind of disorienting, but it hurts my head to look at it because it's just constantly glitching out. So it's kind of a hard game to watch. It's pretty cool that they have like a map, and I kind of understand it for the most part, but it's also just kind of it's hard to look at sometimes. Anyway, I'm gonna jump right into this. This is Defender. This might be kind of a long video because just to do one playthrough of it can kind of take a while. I'm not gonna give myself more than 3 attempts here because this video is gonna get really long if I don't do this on the first attempt. So let's try to get, if I can get 39,000 like 851 points, then I'm satisfied. But let's just jump right in. So this is Defender, attempt 1, and yeah, let's do this. Actually, hold on. Give me a second here. I just want to make sure everything's up and running. Okay, yeah, we're good. So let's go. Here we go. Wait, no, go back. Let's go. Here we go. All right, Defender. So you know, honestly, I kind of looked into the game a little bit more, and there really isn't a whole lot to figure out. Ah, damn, that's embarrassing. That's a real quick, easy death. There really isn't a whole lot of like secrets to this game. It's basically, you know, as close to just like your standard, you know, space gunner, you know, as you can possibly get. I'm doing really bad here, but that's okay. There were certain, like, there's like different kinds of ships, and I'll be honest with you, like, you know, looking online just to see if, well, actually, I mean, even just like on practices, just like purposely running into these different kinds of shapes just to see if any of them are pickups. None of them are really pickups. Like, everything here is an enemy. Everything here you want to shoot. I still don't really know if there really are any pickups as far as like extra lives go, but I don't really think there are. I know some of the enemies will move, and some of them kind of just generally stay still or just move really slowly. Basically, everything, if it touches you, will kill you. I did get an extra life there, but I'm not really sure why. I didn't really do anything special to earn it. You can kind of see where enemies are on the map, just pretty much how I described it on the first session. You're kind of centered, and you can see who is on the map, and how many more enemies you have left to kill, but it's really hard to look at just visually. I don't know, I think a lot of people like this game, and it is pretty cool that you can pivot back and forth, and then you have like a map. I think in that regard it's a pretty cool game, and maybe it was different for its time. So I might be a little bit harsh on the game, but just being honest with you, it's just like, compared to other Atari games that I've played so far this year, I just think that this one's a little disorienting, and I don't know, I just find some of the other games like better. Like, just to name a couple that I've played this year so far, I really like Boing. I really like Roadrunner. Of course, you know, Centipede, Space Invaders is great. I mean, just to name a few of the ones that, you know, really kind of stood out to me so far this year. I know they're towards the bottom. I gotta move. It's gonna be over here. But this one is just kind of one of those that I don't know. It's nothing special. It's kind of just bland. You're just shooting basically anything. There's no like special rewards or incentives. You just shoot and try to score as high as you can, which is fine for an Atari game. I mean, you can't expect them to be more complicated than that. But there's just little things that are charming about. I don't know what that means when that happens. To be honest with you, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I don't think I lose a life when that happens, so I'm guessing it's a good thing. But there's little charming things about a lot of the Atari games I've played so far that really make the game like stand out and unique and special. This one, there's nothing really charming about it except, you know, maybe just the stuff that was considered, you know, ahead of its time as far as like the map view and getting to move back and forth and stuff like that. Like, that's cool and all, but damn, that one guy got me. He was the last guy too. Well, that was my first attempt. Not very good. I only got about halfway to where I wanted to score, so I got to give this at least 1 or 2 more tries. This might be a doozy for me, folks. This might be the one Atari Frog Fortitude. Sorry, this might be the wrong. This might be the one Frog Fortitude Atari edition that'll give me a run for my money. So let's try again. Attempt 2. I got to do better. I got to get. If I can get 40,000, I'll be happy. But to be fair, I didn't start off so great, and I think I can do a lot better this time around. Now that I'm kind of like warmed up. I feel like it's actually kind of harder at first because there's a lot more enemies just shooting at you on the screen. But as long as you just try to limit, you know, the amount of enemies on the screen, it'll be fine. So yeah, these enemies do move a lot more because, you know, once you like leave screen, they can just be like right behind you, like a ton of them. So I guess they are moving a lot. It's a little, I don't know, I feel like it's a little more subtle in later levels, but right here off the bat, it's definitely noticeable. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, now we're on the next level. So these dudes, the only thing I notice about these dudes is that you basically have to shoot them twice. You shoot them once, and then they'll break off into like those groups of like 4. There's like 4 little things there. They look like asterisks or whatever, little stars, you know. Asterisks? I don't remember. I don't remember how you pronounce it. I think it's asterisks. But yeah, you shoot that, it breaks up into those little 4 pieces that you might notice. That's basically it. They're basically like 2-hit enemies. I think so far I'm doing better. I don't want to jinx myself, but I am doing better. That's for sure. I don't know what those blue things are. Oh, see, that's not fair because that guy just kind of appeared out of nowhere, like right on top of me. I feel like these dudes are worth like a lot of points, these blue ones. But I don't really know. I haven't really been paying close enough attention to really understand it. See, I don't know. It feels like I got a lot of points there. Like, I feel like I'm already doing better than my first time. Or at least, you know. I mean, I've already, like, gotten about the same score I got on my first attempt. See, I don't know if you noticed, but I shot that asterisk dude, and then it, like, broke off into 2 separate pieces. And one of the pieces, like, appeared, like, right on me. So I, like, died, like, instantly. And then that one, I shot the asterisk there, and then, like, but he didn't appear right above me, and didn't even break off into multiple pieces. So it's kind of, I don't know, I don't understand it. It's kind of obscure and confusing. But I'm sure, like, people watching me, if anyone's watching me play this and they know this game well, they're probably like screaming at their screens like, "No, you dumbass, don't do that. You're supposed to do this, or you're supposed to shoot that guy, or that's actually worth this many points." or that's a pick-me-up, jackass, or something like that. But I don't know. I mean, like, for me, it's like as long as I'm advancing through the levels, I must be doing something right. I am scoring points, as far as I know. I don't think I'm losing points. But these guys are just like coming super fast, and I feel like a lot of times they run into you, but they don't actually kill you. Well, that guy got me. I don't know if it matters to like whether you run into them or whether they just shoot you. But I don't know. So I'm already, approaching 3,000 here, which is good. If I can get another solid 1,000 points, then I'm banking here. Not really, but metaphorically speaking. This guy's trying to sneak behind me. I think I got an extra life. I think I heard a noise that was basically indicating that. I think I'm doing good here. I might have a good chance. I don't want to jinx myself, but as long as I move carefully and don't run right into a projectile, I should be okay as far as beating my my personal best score. And I'm already kind of getting nervous here because that guy killed me pretty quickly, and I still got like 3,000 more points to score. But this could be it. I'm at Sector 6 now, or Level 6, or whatever. This could be the one, guys. I think I'm gonna do it. I did it, guys. I freaking did it. Second attempt. I will take it. Everything here from now on is profit. That guy got me good. No, that guy got me. I guess the first time I didn't actually die. But I'm already at a higher score than I've ever been, so that's a success. Everything here is gravy. Let's see if I can hit 50,000. That'll be a that'll be a nice, respectable difference from last time. And actually, I think if I remember correctly, the first time I played this, unless I'm thinking about Beam Rider, which was also a great game, by the way, and I just died, by the way. That's my score. That's my high score right there. 49,200 points. I'm just going to make a note of that. Almost 10,000 more. And I almost hit 5,000 too, or 50,000, I should say. Maybe I kept on saying 5,000. If I, or 4,000, whatever. If I was, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not going to go back and edit that. But, man, I was close to 50,000. But, yeah, I mean, like, even that score is about 10,000 more, almost 10,000 more than when I did this the first time. So, I think that's a respectable score, especially with, like, not really practicing that much at all. Like, maybe one time, maybe twice since my last session. So, I will take it. Like I said, I don't really care for the game. I don't think I'll revisit it. But if I do, at least I have my personal best score on camera. And there it is. One more thing I'm going to say before I end the video. This is really nothing important, but I just think it's kind of neat. It's kind of nostalgic for me that this is going to be the first video in a while that'll actually be posted, or that will be recorded, edited, rendered, and uploaded to YouTube the same day, all the same day. So current time is 6:01 p.m. on July 29th. So just note the date stamp on YouTube once this gets posted, because that'll show you how quickly I was able to get this all ready for you. But we shall see. Anyway, that's basically it. So I think next week I'm gonna skip out on Atari Frog Fortitude. I'm gonna just kind of take a week off and then just kind of regroup and get another Atari recorded. I think it's just because I usually do 2 a month, but one of the past months I only did 1, and it's kind of been throwing me off a little bit. I like to just, do an odd number and an even number. So, like, in other words, like my 11th and 12th Frog Fortitude Atari edition, I'd rather just, have that all in 1 month, and then the 13th and 14th, 15th and 16th. You know what I mean? Like, I think it kind of throws me off when I do, like, the 8th and 9th one in 1 week. It's just kind of, I like to just, never mind. It's just the way, it's just how I program in my mind. So, anyway, I'm basically going to just do, like, one more this coming month as opposed to two. I should be more specific, in August. I'm only going to do one. And that's just so that, by the end of August, I'll be at an even number. And then moving forward for September, October, November, and December, I'll do two each. So I'm hoping to get about, aside from this one, about 8 more different Atari games by the end of the year. That's basically it. I'm rambling. And if you're still watching, hey, thanks for your patience and thanks for watching. And if you're not watching, well, that's okay. But that's it. That's my video. I've beaten my high score in Defender, and next time we'll be playing a different game. Till then, thanks for watching. You take care. Bye bye.